Hello again, my friends. Hello again. So now I'm gonna talk about intermediate level again, because I love to talk about levels. I love to talk about levels of languages, because when we learn languages, it's better that you have some good notions of levels. You see, what's level B1, what's level B2, and stuff like that. So now I'm gonna talk about from low intermediate to intermediate. So low intermediate level and intermediate level, I believe that they're both level B1s, because once there was a time when I thought that an upper intermediate level was between level B2 and C1, but an upper intermediate level is regarded as level B2. It's the level you achieve with a course like Teach Yourself or like Assimil, for instance. It's a level that you can attain using those courses. But there are several languages, I just made a list of them, some of them, that I intend to use only one course. And that course will be Assimil for one language, Beginners Hippocrene for another one, and then it will be Teach Yourself for others. But since I will use basically only one course, I will use basically only one course, and when I say basically, I mean that I will use that book only, but then I will use a very small phrase book talking about those languages. I don't know if you guys know this phrase book from Lonely Planet. This one is the only one I have, 10 Essential Languages for City Breaks. This one is about Northern Europe, so it's Swedish, Finnish, Norwegian, and even Latvian, Faroese, and they even got Greenlandic in here. So since I'm talking about African languages, I will use the version I have on PDF for African languages, and I might be able to, if I come across a phrase book related to those languages, I will definitely buy a phrase book for these languages too. So I will use basically one course concerning these languages. And those languages are Malagasy. The course that I will use, thanks to my good friend Peter Brown, is Assimil. It's in French. So I'll use Assimil for Malagasy. Then for Xhosa, I never know how to pronounce it. Sorry guys. I will use basically Teach Yourself. For Zulu, I will use basically Teach Yourself too. For Hausa, if you guys can help me with that, I don't have so much for Hausa. I have an old Teach Yourself version on PDF. So for now, I intend to use only Teach Yourself Hausa. And for Shona, I will use Beginner Shona. So let's see. I don't know if those courses for Malagasy and for Zulu, and they're level B2. For Xhosa, I believe they might be level B2 too. And for Shona, I believe it will be level B1 or something like that. For Hausa, I need to buy some more stuff for this language. If you guys can advise me something, I will appreciate it. I don't know exactly when I will be studying those languages, but I believe that Malagasy will start really soon. I will start really soon doing some studies from Malagasy, only from times to times. So by the time what I will do is very simple. So level B1, intermediate level, and intermediate level. I will try to reach level B2, the very beginning of that, using only one book. If I can, great. If I can't, since I reach level B1, an intermediate level, it will be okay. So from low intermediate to reach low intermediate level, I will study the book. I will study, and then one lesson, one chapter after another chapter, another lesson until the end. By the time I reach the end of the book, I believe I will be something like or a high level A2 or a low level B1, so low intermediate level. And then, in order for me to reach an intermediate level, if possible near level B2, or the very beginning of level B2, and then for intermediate it will be okay, but in order for me to reach an intermediate level, I will only do one thing. And that thing is very simple. I will only keep on revising all that I've learned through the old book. So I will use Teach Yourself, and by the time I finish Teach Yourself, I will revise Teach Yourself in small, let's see, 3 sessions of 15 minutes per week, let's see, during a long time. So I will do that. I will do that. I will revise Teach Yourself over and over and over again, and by the time I finish Teach Yourself, I will revise Teach Yourself again, and I will take a look at the phrase book, and I might learn something about grammar, something more about grammar, but basically that's it. Malagasy, I have some PDFs for it too. I might take a look at them too. In Hausa, I really definitely truly believe I need some resources for Hausa because I don't have anything on audio. And Shona, I might be able to buy a dictionary later on or something like that. But basically, I will do this. I will use basically one book, and I will study that book, and by the time I reach the end of the book, it will be over and over and over again. That's what I call eternal repass, my friends. That's what I call eternal repass. And this is it for now, my friends. See you guys then.